Thomas Forrester takes the lead on Bold and the Beautiful today, running over Hope Logan, backing up, and then running over her once more on the CBS soap opera. Thomas went above and beyond, simply criticizing Hope's behavior. He did it with a cunning move that ended her life as she knew it. After his sister went inside his thoughts, Matthew Atkinson's character Thomas Forrester is upset and furious. He broke up with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and informed her that he was leaving Los Angeles. As a result of his refusal to collaborate with her in any way, her romantic life implodes and her professional life follows suit. The Logan daughter is thus dealing with two problems on Bold and the Beautiful. However, Thomas then throws her the biggest curveball of all. She is unaware that he arranges a meeting with Henry Joseph Samiri's character, Douglas Forrester. Douglas finds out that Thomas has already filled him in when he walks into the room by himself. Due to his mother's refusal to wed his father, the small child enters the room slightly damaged. Supporters of Bold and the Beautiful argue that both of his parents ought to have been present when they broke up to inform him of the situation. However, after hearing just Thomas' side of the story, he enters the room slightly enraged. He tells Hope Logan that he asked his mother not to try to stop him when he decided to move to Paris with his dad. A scorned Thomas Forrester had played fair up until now. Fans, however, are horrified by the gasoline he provided for his kid to use during their visit with his mother. One thing to keep in mind is that Thomas frequently speaks to his son as if he were an adult, even though it sounds a little vindictive. Douglas was aware of the dress his father had made for the big night. He planned to pop the question to his mother a second time. Therefore, it's possible that Thomas was forced to fill him in when things went wrong. Perhaps he was excitedly waiting at home. Douglas informed his mother that not just his father was thrilled about this. Fans of B&B, however, believe that it might have been resolved if Douglas had been in the room with both of his parents. This week on Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinn's Wood set the stage for Thomas Forrester. Everything else came into place once he made the decision to go to Paris. This hovering sister even went so far as to make sure the FC aircraft was fueled and prepared for flight. That was before she found out her brother had chosen to follow her advice and travel to Paris. The look on Steffi's face when she found out about her big brother's scheme was telling. After berating Thomas Forrester on Bold and Beautiful for the whole week, Steffi finally got her wish. Yes, she poked him because she worried about him. However, if the sly smile on her face was any indicator, she might have been planning some sort of revenge at the same moment. Thomas made his argument to Hope quite plainly. She didn't even let him know that she loved him until she tried to use it as a way to make his marriage proposal seem less harsh. Thomas longed for the stability that came with marriage, while Hope Logan was enjoying herself and boosting her self-esteem from the experience. Hope was playing for fun, and he was playing for keeps. Hope Logan lost it when Douglas paid her a visit. She seems to have recognized that her world had suddenly collapsed from three separate angles. Her chief designer has quit on her. Her son is planning to follow his father, and the guy she loves is leaving. Her career is now in jeopardy. Hope's life in the last few months on the Bold and the Beautiful has revolved around Thomas Forrester, but she'll probably soon find out exactly how big of a role he played. It appeared as though she was starting to lose hope for the future, though, as she threw the engagement ring across the room, chain and Hope doesn't have any movements to make, so you can't claim the game is in her court right now. Based on the events that transpired on Bold and the Beautiful this week, it is highly likely that Thomas won't even leave a little opening for Hope to squeeze through. Having stated that, Hope Logan on the CBS serial opera is like a ship without a harbor when Thomas Forrester departs for Paris.